Do you stutter? As a communication skill teacher, I have worked with thousands of people to help them improve their speaking skill. One of the common problem that most of the people have, they stutter during they are speaking. The most common problem that people have that they stutter during their speech. And the reason of their stuttering could be very unique to them. You can stutter because of many reasons, and it can be very unique to you. But there are but common thing that my students have said that their mind move faster than their body. Mouth, their mouth can keep up, and all of a sudden all the ideas in their head is scrambled and they can speak it into existence. Now, what causes your mind to race? What causes your mind to race? It could be because of many reasons. It could be because you are maybe anxious, or your nervousness because you are talking in front of a lot of people. So your nervousness might work, and the nervousness and anxiety, it causes your mind to move faster. It causes your mind to race because your mind want this moment to finish quickly. When your mind started to race, it all of a sudden your head is scrambled to with ideas, and you can't speak clearly. How we make our mind to slow down? How you make your mind to start slow down and not race? First, we feel anxious because we are often scared. What if someone asks me something that I don't know? Then they will realize that I'm fraud or something. So, one of the easiest way to cure your anxiousness or your nervousness is prepare, be well prepared. The important things you can do is be prepared. Few weeks ago, I had a few weeks ago, I had a few weeks ago, I went to an event and had a half an hour Q&A. What I did before the Q&A, I have set myself down and go through all of my notes that I had for easily last 5 or 6 years. Now, why I did that? I did that to calm my anxiousness. Because if I go through my notes, then I realize that I am well prepared and I will not stumble upon my words. That that helps me to keep my nervousness in check. The preparation helped me relax. Also, you can do various things to keep your nervousness in check. Like you can do some breathing technique that reduce anxiety, or you can get rid of excess adrenaline, adrenaline. You can get rid of excess adrenaline through movement. You can do some exercises. You can get rid of excess adrenaline through movement, like you can do some walking, or you can do some running, or my jumping jack might help. Also, we can also it's commonly seen that sometimes people try to use the languages that yet they are not familiar with to sound more professional. If you use complex words, sometimes your brain if you use complex word, sometimes your brain cannot find the correct word in the correct situation, and you start to look for the new words, and you stumble upon your word. You can't speak clearly because your mind is racing, and you are trying to find the right word to say in that moment. That's why it is important to use common word, very well known word during serious moment. If you use complex words, sometimes your brain cannot find the right words, and makes it It causes your brain to race and you cannot find the right word, so you start to stutter or might repeat your last words. So I highly suggest you to use simple language. Using simple language will help you to calm your anxiety and speak without stuttering. Also you need to improve your vocal behavior. One of the easiest way to improve your vocal behavior is slow down your speech. Slow down your speech. Add more pauses. If you slow down, if you slow down, then your brain will slow down too, and it will cause you to speak without stuttering. It will help your brain to find right words in the right moment. It's not weird to slow down. You can slow down and have pauses, but try to slow down without losing your voice melody. Because if you lose your melody and you are speaking really slow, it can sound very boring. So try to practice slowing down, pa- have more pauses without losing much of your melody and vocal variety. You can also improve your lip behavior. People, I have worked with thousands of people to improve their vocal language, and I have seen one of the common mistake they have. They tend to close their lip too tightly between words, which causes more friction to start when you try to start the next word. People tend to close their lip too tightly between words, which causes friction. Usually people have trouble the words they start with P, B and M because they are the so lip behavior. People tend to close their lips too tightly between words. It can cause pressure during starting the next word. When you start the next word, usually people have trouble start the. Usually people have trouble with the words that start with P, B, and M because those are the plosive word. So practice touching your lips loosely whilst you are giving a speech. Because if you practice with because if you practice touching your lips loosely, it cause less friction and less it cause le, you spend less energy to start the next word. Also engage in legato style of speaking instead of staccato. Legato means when words are linked together and staccato means when words are separate. Also breathing. The last is breathing. Breathing is a crucial part of speech. Some people try to talk with empty tank of air, which make them sound like they are constipated, and might cause them to stutter. Some people even try to speak on their highest point of inhalation. Some people try to speak on their highest point of inhalation, which is not good also, because it might also cause you to stutter. Ultimately, the correlation between your brain and your mouth can be only improved through practice and review. You have to record yourself. You have to record yourself continuously to improve. Open up a book and read one page while recording it. Open up a book and read one page loudly while recording it. Then listen to the recording. Listen to the recording and find out all the mistakes you made. Then do it again and repeat until it is perfect. It will improve your speech, and it will improve your pronunciation. It will improve your pronunciation, and which will improve your speech.